Josh, look, water!
Brad, wait! There's a sign. It says no swimming. Don't worry, man. We can go to Disney World and have our own underwater adventure. Let's go. Okay. Hey! Can I come? Sure, let's go! Yeah!
Hey guys, what do you think we're gonna see on this ride today? I heard it was hydrothermal vent day.
First of all, get off your phone.
Okay. Maybe we're gonna see a giant tube worm.
Or a Pompeii worm, or an eel pelt fish, or a vent crab, or a squat lobster. You can see a ton of stuff there.
Let's go! Yeah!
We're going to Disney World!
Going to Disney World! Let's go! And we are here! And we're here! We're here! Let's go!
Yes!
Finally! Those lines were so long. Yeah, we're on the ride. Let's have some fun.
And we're descending down to the hydrothermal vents.
What's that?
What's a hydrothermal vent?
Hey, I'm here to tell you guys some key facts about hydrothermal vents. So first of all, there are two main types of hydrothermal vents that emit smoke. One of them is the black smokers, and they use iron and sulfide. They chemically react and form a compound which produces the black pigmentation that you would see if it was on the surface. And the white smokers, they use calcium, barium, and silicon. They mix that together in a chemical reaction and it produces a white pigmentation. So some other key facts about the hydrothermal vents. Life down there is sustained not by photosynthesis because of sunlight, but instead by chemosynthesis, which is the conversion of atoms, and a lot of the times it's carbon, to organic materials, which is used as a food source. So a lot of organisms down there, such as mussels, crabs, shrimp, they all rely on chemosynthesis to make their food source happen, so a lot of them would not be living without chemosynthesis. So back to what I was saying, like organisms that live there, shrimp, crabs, mussels, octopus. There's dandelions, which are a type of scavenger, which are related to a type of jellyfish called the Portuguese man-o'-war. And they're just a distant cousin. It's a formulation of multiple organisms that function together as a unit, and they scavenge dead material off the floor of the ocean. And so a lot of these hydrothermal vents, because of the pressure, they are very deep in the ocean, and a lot of people would think that the water would boil, creating an environment where organisms cannot live because of the extreme temperatures. However, the pressure, as it is extremely high at the bottom of the ocean, prevents the water from boiling. So the pressure itself, not the temperature, keeps the water from boiling, because on the surface it's well over 212 degrees. It can be as high as 750 degrees Fahrenheit. So obviously on the surface with limited pressure it would boil. So that's just a key fact about it, that a lot of people would wonder how life is sustained down there if the water's boiling, but it is not. So as I said before, the hydrothermal vents are found in the very deepest parts, oftentimes at 7,000 feet in the Atlantic, and they're also generally, people think of the hydrothermal vents when they think of the mid-ocean ridge, which is a group of mountains in the Atlantic. And so in the deep, a lot of these organisms, because of chemosynthesis and because of these the limiting factors which keep them from being hunted, and just the vast majority of scarcity of populations in the deep, they never stop growing. So a lot of times you'll see from the day that they're born to the day that they die, they're always growing. So because of there's not that much predation. There is some, but for a lot of organisms it's not that big of a threat, so they will get extremely big. So organisms such as the giant tube worm will grow over 10 feet just because of the sheer amount that they grow.
And if you look to your right, you will see the deep sea Pompeii worm.
I can't see it.
The other right.
Oh. What's a deep sea Pompeii worm?
Large Pompeii worms are worms that can tolerate temperatures nearly high enough to boil water. They live in hydrothermal vent chimneys called black smokers. And guys, if you look up, you'll see the hydrothermal vent eel pout fish.
Let's touch it.
I want to touch it.
What's that?
A hydrothermal vent eel pout fish is a fish that lives near hydrothermal vents. They mainly prey upon crabs and other crustaceans. One organism they prey upon is called the hydrothermal vent crab.
And if you look to your left, you'll see a giant tube worm.
What's that?
The giant tube worm. They are found in hydrothermal vents around the world, and they are very interesting. In fact, they lack eyes, a gut, and a mouth.
And if you swivel your head to the right, you'll catch a glimpse of an octopus.
What's that?
Hydrothermal vent octopus live near hydrothermal vents in areas called black smokers. They typically eat crustaceans such as hydrothermal vent
And
crabs.
if you guys look down, you'll see a hydrothermal vent clam. Actually, a bunch of them. Sorry about that.
What is that?
A hydrothermal vent clam. It's from 2.5 kilometers on the East Pacific rise, and this clam genus is also found at the methane seeps or cold seeps.
And if you guys look to your right, but very carefully because it's far away, you'll see a squat lobster.
Move, I can't see. Wait, what is that?
It's a squat lobster! Didn't you hear me?
What does it mean?
The squat lobster is an animal that looks like lobsters, but they're more closely related to the hermit crabs. Unlike their relatives, the squat lobsters don't carry shells on their back. Instead, they squeeze into crevices and leave their sharp claws exposed to keep neighboring lobsters away. They also hide under rocks to protect their bodies. Safe from hungry fishes, they wait for snacks to settle nearby. Those claws are... You've got to remember, anything that finds its way into the ocean, whether it's tossed away as trash, washes up on the beach, or falls off a boat, may eventually make its way to the deep sea. It's important to realize that the deep sea is not too far away that it's beyond human reach. Living creatures in the deep are affected by what we do at the surface, because remember, everything falls down. Squat lobsters sometimes steal food from sea anemones. Anemones.
And people, if you look to your left, you can catch a glimpse of a yeti crab. Although they're very hairy, they're probably still not as hairy as Brad's legs.
Dick. What's a yeti crab?
The Yeti is real. In 2005, scientists discovered the Yeti crab off the coast of Easter Island. The Yeti crab has no eyes, and at first scientists thought it was related to crabs or lobsters, but in fact it makes up a whole new genus.
Yeah! Hey guys, what are we gonna see on this ride today?
No, I don't know.
But I heard
Cut.
So what am I saying after you?
Okay, then you just lift. So I say.
Do you think they can see I'm going in a right turn every time?
Yeah, so you're practicing for NASCAR. Oh wait, but
I'm
those
going
are
NASCAR.
those are left-hand turns.
Okay, wait.
Oh yeah. I'm going the reverse NASCAR.
Yeah. I forgot it. Hold on.
Hey, worm.
Wow, you didn't do it.
I pressed the button, but I said one.
Wait, what? What animal am I doing?
I don't remember.
Go!
Yes.